Hey everyone, this is the daily collective reading for January 23rd, 2019. And I decided again today I wasn't going to see where the reading was going to take us. I kind of just want to sign on and see how it felt with all the crazy lunar activity, which has been a wild ride to say the least. And that purge everyone's been riding. It's been interesting. So I want to see what's up. And I want to find out together. So this is a collective reading. If something resonates, that is awesome. You can put in the comments, hey Danny. You can reach out in personal message. Find me on all social platforms. And if it doesn't resonate, you can either let it fall away, ask for clarification, or you can book your own personal reading. Either way, you can book your own personal reading. All that's in the description. And, well, everything is welcome. So if you are new, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And if you hang out to the end, you might get your own personal projection. I have space for 4 personal projections. Yeah, no, Danny, I've been expanding the channel and I'm going to do some pre-recorded videos. Hey, Hoko. So guys, let's see what's up. So, sorry I'm a little late. I'm not as late as I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was so drained. I didn't even think I was gonna make a video. But tonight, made hot chocolate, so kind of have to make a video with that. I'm not trying to brag or make anyone jealous. I did it with almond milk. Not almond milk, cashew milk. Oh my God. And with real cacao. Thug life. So, let's see what is up. All right, we're gonna kick this reading off with, I'm feeling the Spirit Song Tarot. Hey, Andreas. And if you see the camera shaking a little bit, it's because you're on a table and because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 decks of cards on the table, and they're not exactly light. I think this is, I don't know, a pound or two. But anyway, so we're looking at like 20 pounds of cards right here. It's gonna shake a smidge. All right, if the cards come out upside down, it doesn't mean anything bad. It's how the story marries as a table. Danny, you have never been off the table. I absolutely love you. Guys, if you're new to the channel, this is what's up. So I'll be doing your reading, and I might catch a blip of one of your comments, which I'll, interact with and all that. That's why I love doing this live. But also, there's going to be the whole life in the comments, and you're going to see some hilarity. Now, I'm not trying to brag or make you jealous, but we have some leprechaun septuplets in the crew. And Danny is the soul brother from Canada. Hey, Jesse. So, let's see what's up. Okay, so, oh, I hate it when they fall. What is the deal? All right, if I hit my head, don't laugh. Or laugh. It's funny. I don't know. It's funny. Okay. 8 of shells in reverse, 5 of acorns, Knight of crystals. I know how silly the title sounds, but there's meaning behind it, and I love the artwork on it. Then we have the Page of Crystals. All right, this is Spirit Song Tarot from Paulina Cassidy. Love the woman, love the artist on here. I have a thing for any sort of art form. That is so funny, Danny. And you wanna, okay, so Page of Shells, all right. Shells is equivalent to the cups. Hey, Chelsea, how you doing, baby? That makes me want to sing the song Poe, Hey Pretty. No, wait, it's not Poe. It's someone, hey pretty, don't you want to take a ride with me? It's like the early 2000s song. I don't know. I'll have to find it and I'll post it later. So we have, what stood out on the bottom of the deck was the Page of Shells, so the Page of Cups. So a young emotional messenger, someone making contact with you. Now that can be, let's see how it be. All right, the Page of Crystals, this is about discipline. All right, Knight of Crystals, this is endurance. And then we have the 5 of Acorns, challenge. And the 8 of Shells is in reverse. So this is really talking about not walking away. This is talking about reconciliations. Either you're stepping into a project again with fresh information. Now this can be, hey Kimberly. Yes, Danny. Just see how it All right, so this is talking about an old situation coming back up, whether it is romantic, whether it is friends, family, lovers. There's a situation that's coming up to a head again, and this involves communication through messages of some sort, whether it's social platforms, email, text. And I always like to use the terms, or the word smoke signals. So you might even get a smoke signal that someone's trying to say, hey, come check this out over here. And you do have that boundary. You do want to see what's going on. You do want to see how far you've come along as a person and what the other part of this and how much this has changed to where you can actually be productive on that route. The Red Lobster? I don't know that story, Danny, so you're gonna have to tell me. All right, you want to take a leap into the unknown. That's what this is talking about. This is a really big, inspired time, and I really feel like this is just a series of fated events. I mean, you walked away from the situation, you pulled the cord on it, you've been really strong in the emotion with it. You know, okay, when I was married, when I first got married, this was back in 2006, I had my wedding dinner at Red Lobster. Mind you, I spent maybe $100 on my wedding. And I actually left because of food poisoning from earlier in the day. But anyway, that is obviously no longer. And yeah, that was just a thing. I don't know, if I ever get married again, in which I honestly don't care, I want it to be something a little bit more not chain. But you know, we were young. All right, so 5 of Acorns. This is a challenge because you're going to want to resort to old methods and just old reactions because, again, these are things that we use as a crutch. And since you have gained all this information, all this hidden knowledge has come to the surface, and it is basically putting you in mental shell shock because how are you going to work around this? But you're going to problem solve because I do see you coming back into the situation and actually being a lot more productive than you would have if you had said yes or this had worked out in the past. And again, this can really work for career, love, family, friends. I used to love Red Lobster, but now I don't think I can have anything there. I don't know. So whatever situation's coming about, don't drop and run. I know you're gonna want it. It seems so amazing to drop and run. It gives you that sense of empowerment, but it is just a shallow empowerment. It's not real. This is a totally different situation. And well, at least it might as well be treated as a totally different situation. If this is talking about the opportunity to move, because I do feel like someone's in the process of moving right now, at least one person, there is movement that is happening. So whoever is listening to this and they're thinking about, you know, how they're going to be able to maneuver the whole living situation, finding a place and setting up shop, then this is actually going to be a lot more in your benefit. I feel like this is an opportunity to be a little bit more financially secure, smart, and stable, and you're not going to have anyone try and sell you a crap house at an overpriced deal. But that's just a little mini side story that I'm getting. It's, you want chicken now? You know, I may be vegan and like unprocessed vegan and all that. I do miss animal products, but the point is I just don't eat them. I got my reasons. It's a personal choice and I don't want to hear it. So shush. I don't want to hear it. All right, where are we going now? It's such a field trip. All right, I actually want to use the Enchanted map from ErinLyn.Reads. Oh God, if you guys haven't had an opportunity yet, I love Doreen Virtue cards. I love the work that she has done in the past. Read her latest article that she had posted, I think yesterday. Oh my God. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my God. It's not in a good way. It's just like you wonder if someone's being serious or if they're kidding. But it's kind of scary. Go Google it after this, of course. We're hanging out. Don't leave the party. So again, if you are new to the channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, say hi, let me know where you are in the world, and hang out to the end. Hit the goobs. Chelsea, I love the latest painting that you did, and you posted on your platform. I think you're like 73 people away from the pool. Guys, if she hits, I think 300 people or 250, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's 300. She is having a grand giveaway for one of her paintings, and you gotta see the work she does. Her mother actually did a video of her painting. It's all, you know, time scaled, but I really love it. And I have some of her masterpieces in the other room. That's right. I was bestowed gifts. I actually really know some pretty damn amazing people, and I get to eventually put them on blast a little bit down the road. And well, Chelsea, I'm going to be, I don't know if I told you this, I'm going to be interviewing the teacher. So I think I put this on this platform. Yeah, I'm going to be the interviewer with Zen Ed Academy. So I'm going to introduce everyone to the teachers, and you know, you're going to know a little bit about the backstory of how they got there. And it's going to be pretty much, well, it's going to be live. It's going to be awesome. You're going to see them and they're just in their in their amazement. Well, you'll see. If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. That's in the description. Well, I love people. I love knowing, you know, I love knowing what got you to a certain point. Yeah, I can't wait to actually do this. It's going to be live. Okay, back to the reading. We'll talk about the amazement that is Zen Ed Academy. All right, so Wizard of Awareness, Details, the Gentle Gardener, and the Spirit of Place. All right. So there is no place like home, but where is your home and how are you going to get there? This is all about forward momentum. This is started from the beginning of the reading, you guys. This is forward momentum. You are being literally transplanted into another spot in either your life, being drop kicked into another chapter, or you're actually doing a lot of physical movement. You're a weed whacker. Guys, like I said, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to be doing your reading. I'm going to be interacting with you, and you're going to have the amazement that is in the comments. And so, well, you have the Leprechaun Countess. Her name is Chelsea Marchand, and she is a Canadian amazement. So say hi. Guys, say hi. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just here hanging out and doing a reading with you. So pay attention to the details. You know, the devil's in the details. Ice weeds, oh my God, guys. Don't leave any stone unturned, but don't be so caught up in the details that you get lost in the entire journey. If you get so lost in the details, then you're not going to have any movement. You can catch things as they come along the way, and that is something that I think you have to kind of teach yourself to do, because there's been so much double talk in life where you have to kind of guess what is being said, what is being meant, who's around, is this genuine, is this not, is there some sort of backstory behind this? You don't have to do that much investigation, but if something seems off, then do a little bit deeper dig. And again, this is just tying up loose ends, and again, after this is this amazing rebirth. So if something is tingling your little spidey senses, oh my God, I actually saw that movie recently. Oh my God, Danny. Yeah, that's kind of movement. Yeah, kind of violent, but still. This is a really strong time to assert yourself, and people see you in your raw, authentic form, and do it so unapologetically. I've been saying this for a while now, and it's now you're on that pedestal, and everyone's around you, you're not above them, but they see you. You are in plain view, and this is a beautiful masterpiece to actually be witnessing. And it's something that is letting a guard down and showing how much you have flexed those muscles. All right, what am I missing here? You know, in Vermont, I grew up in Vermont, there is the trifecta of skiing resorts. There's Sugarbush, something else, and one other one I can't remember, but they're there. And I think it's open like 8 months out of the year. My friend, well, family friend, and my sister, well, he was, anyway, I think you can ski like 8 months out of the year. So guys, if any of this reading doesn't resonate, please ask for clarification. That's one of the reasons why I do it live, and I absolutely love doing it live. And if something does resonate, go ahead and put it in the comments too. You can always ask for clarification. And if you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and personal message me too. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I really have nothing to go with on that one. Just do it. All right, now we are looking at Mermaids and Dolphins, Doreen Virtue. Again, I love her work, even though she's denouncing all of it. Do you, boo? Who would I be to say anything? You know, years ago, I've been doing readings for over 20 years, and back in 2015, I actually did this whole thing where I became a born-again Christian. I was baptized and everything, absolutely loved it. And then after my dad's passing, it really snapped me back into what my path was, what I was meant to do here. And not that I love the concept of Christianity, and I love the meaning behind Jesus and all that. It's just, I can't go with everything that is said. It doesn't resonate. But again, I would never judge anyone for their personal beliefs, but don't break down another person to, well, make yourself the end all be all. That's not how it goes. All right, stay optimistic, protection. Let's see. I think everything kind of goes down to the golden rule anyway. Let's see. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. That's the golden rule. And we're gonna not just go into that, but still, that's the thing. Sorry about my Doreen Virtue tangent. It's a thing. Are you guys having a send-off? Are you guys gonna go skiing together? Guys, you guys gotta go skiing together. Hey, Chelsea, did you and Matthew's kids ever have that video chat? Dune is like one of the most amazing little girls that I've ever seen, and she is so she's so artistic, and she is definitely beyond her years with her intelligence. Absolutely love that kid. All right, Larry and Tyser. Well, message Matthew. I mean, you have his information, goofball. All right, we have stay optimistic, protection, let yourself receive. Oh, sweet mother of God. This whole reading is about reconciliations. Sweet mother of God. All right, so ready, set, go. Positive energy. So, wait, what did I miss that was ew? I don't know what I missed. This is about reconciliations on all levels, and your dreams are coming true. Don't quit just before the miracle occurs. Well, you know what? It doesn't even have to be about romance. I mean, Matthew and I broke up. We're gonna remain friends. It's just reconciliation's not happening on that platform, and I do want him to be happy. He's this awesome guy. It's just something didn't work out. And you want to know what? Reconciliations don't always deal with romance. You can get back together with family, can meet up with friends again, and you want to know what? You can go back to either a job opportunity with all this new insight, all these new tools under your belt, and really have a different go around. So these are all things to keep in mind for yourself. Your path is very much individual to you. All right, well, if you're getting pizza, I will have whatever is vegan and gluten-free, and just let me know how quickly they hang up on me. All right, your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I feel like you've been getting, this is all about signs and synchronicities. So you are trying to bypass all those signs and synchronicities, all that truth that is coming out about yourself and about the situation. You're trying to spiritually bypass it, and that's not gonna work, because you can't be blind to a mirror. Even if you close your eyes, it's still gonna be there. It's just when you peer through them, you're gonna see yourself squinting. You'll save me the box. I get to smell the box. All right, that's awesome. I'll be hungry. Just won't be able to enjoy any pizza. Actually, I did find a cauliflower pizza crust. That was pretty awesome. I hate having a gluten allergy, by the way. All right, now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. It is so easy to get swept up in that emotional upheaval, especially when, you know, emotional vampires come into the situation. They seep in so fluidly. It's like water going into the cracks, and then the water starts to freeze, and then it makes the cracks bigger, and then it goes in even further, and then suddenly you have this big ice spear in whatever your side is, and you don't even realize, or you don't even know how it got there, but here you are in pain and agony, and you are just hating the world and hating everything until you finally see that, oh, I can pull this out. This does not need to be here, and I'll heal from this. And that is what, you know, you are being told to be mindful of. Be aware of what the emotional vampires in your life are, and to pull that spear out. You don't need to suffer. If you realize something and you catch it, and it's never too late when you catch it, by the way, and you catch it, then if you let it go on, then that is a choice. You are making a choice, and you are choosing to be in pain. But what is the reason behind it? What is the cost? Why? I have noticed that when someone refuses to step away from an unhealthy relationship or an unhealthy situation, it is, it's just, if you're choosing to stay in an unhealthy relationship, it is because the fear of what is outside of it, the mental claws that have been stuck into you, just all those things. It has no real gravity in your life, but it has this illusion of gravity because that is what has been, it's a reality that's not happening, I guess is what I mean to say. All that illusion is a reality that is not happening, but it is a movie playing before your eyes that you need to stop the reel on. I hope that any of that just made sense. I went on a really strange tangent with that, but don't buy into the illusion. If you see the illusion, call it out and then step away from it. This is relevant for today. I'm glad that that made sense to you, Danny. It makes sense to me too. It's just I am going off on tangents, and you wanna know what? I've been feeling so much better. I realized where the expenditures of my energy were. I'm owning the weirdness, Chelsea. I will always be weird. All right, just dreadful of everything and so cloudy, you know, foggy in the head. And as soon as I realized it and I decided to pull that emotional cord, just everything fell back into place. And I got angry again, because how did this situation come about again? I thought I learned. Apparently had to make sure that every single output was exhausted, that there's no possibility of a situation ever occurring again, and I guess we'll see how that one goes. It's the moon messing with us. You know, I love astrology and I believe it. I am really careful not to use it as a crutch. Like if I'm being a downright jerk, it's not because of where Saturn's located in the sky. I'm being a jerk because I'm being a jerk and I need to be called on it. But astrology, I really feel like that is a true, genuine thing. And I remember 6 months ago, it was the end of July, and I love it, Chelsea. Well, it's because you're part lichen, didn't you know that? Oh no, you forget when you turn to a werewolf, you just forget the human aspect of yourself. I remember last July during the eclipses, my entire world just completely flipped on its back. And it was this huge emotional time. Oh God. Danny, you remember the end of July? That was me with my arm twisted behind my back crying uncle. It was painful, to say the least. And I know that that is something that I was not alone in and that a lot of people experienced. What did you experience during those bastard retrogrades? They were pretty awful. But you want to know what? You came out of it. You want to know what? Retro is usually cool, except for when it's in the astrological sense. I have retro clothing. I like retro music. Not so much the retrogrades. All right, I want one more. Why am I holding in on 5? Because change is happening. Oh, the deeper meaning. Come on, no, come on. Stop being a baby. Thank you. You know what? No, I gotta go with it anyways. 6. I'm calling with 6. Family, foundations, reconciliations, the past returning. By the way, I'm gonna be posting a love reading tomorrow. I put it out there. I was gonna hang off on it, but I feel like you're kind of getting to where I'm going on this one. Pick up sticks. I never actually played that. Yes, Danny, I'm doing love readings. And yeah, deal with it. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others who are a healer like me. So this is taking the spiritual stick and whapping you on the head. Get your crap together. I mean, you're being hit on the head numerous times. What's the reason behind it? And you wanna know what? I think I got a concussion from how hard I was being hit on the head. Let's see. I'm the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquilities and a smoother road ahead. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine purpose, which way takes you away from it. And now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving guidance, divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Ask for help, put your intentions out, put your heart out on the line, and then put it on the ground, step back, watch the magic unfold. Your prayers get answered in the most absurd ways. Through song, through dance, through interpretive dance, for all that, you know, for all intents and purposes. You're gonna get your answers. You're gonna get your opportunities. You're gonna get that divine intervention, and that is amazing. But when that comes about, don't think for a moment that you have to, well, pass it up, that there'll be another round, and if this is truly meant to be, then you'll get a sign upon a sign. Hey, Caroline. Hey, so we're having fun times with the readings. My energy is so much higher up today than it was yesterday. Not cloudy. Everything is, yeah. I love it. I gotta drink my hot chocolate before it gets cold. It's not wrong. It's awesome sauce. You know, I think this is my friend Rachel's mug, and I keep kind of snagging it from her, but she's awesome. I love her. And a little project in the works for her and I. You'll see it soon on Instagram. Okay. So, be aware of what energy is yours. Be aware of what is in impressioned energy. This is again going back to those emotional and vibrational vampires, things that just kind of suck you dry. It's like something is, you know, treading water very frantically. It doesn't know that it can stand up, and it's flailing all over the place, and you're coming out in a canoe trying to tell it, okay, you want to stand up. The water is just so and so feet deep, but they're not even hearing you. They're just seeing you as an opportunity to be saved. And they grab you, they pull you in the water, and they try to use you as a raft. You cannot go under to save someone else. You cannot go under to try and get someone to actually see what is plainly in front of them. If they're not willing to listen, to hear, or if they're just strictly trying to bypass it and just take because they are so blind to everything, then you have got to get yourself to shore and then let someone else handle this mess, and that's usually source. So see where that goes and see how that's occurring in your life, and then gracefully, firmly step away from the situation. Somebody winked. Why are we winking? Danny, why are we winking? All right, I want to look at archetypes, and then I'm not really ready to finish the reading. I feel like, I don't know. We're gonna, before we look at archetypes, I want to go to daily messages from your angels. I'm not drunk, actually. I'm not a big drinker. You know, I had not had any sort of alcohol for 4 years, and I recently got back into red wine, just very moderately, but I enjoy a good red wine. That was so funny. All right, Heather, yes, she gave me this awesome little shot glass wine thing, and it was hysterical. And of course, I took it like a shot because who wouldn't? I really should have nursed it. Well, look who's singing a new tune. That's pretty awesome. Okay, there are no chance meetings. Serendipitous events are taking place right now, and someone amazing is going to be crossing your path or making contact with you. Now, for some people, that can speak to getting a new family member like a cat or a dog or alpaca, whatever suits your household needs or desires. But I'm mainly gearing for this on the whole concept of this reading is for people reconciling, forgiving each other, working through the crap that brought you to that separation point. You guys had so many wounds to heal, so much spiritual bypassing that just couldn't be bypassed anymore. All right, you guys have been drawing each other in. Now this can speak to family, friends, or lovers, or career opportunities. But this has been drawn in. This is a mutual want and desire. It's like the heart is finally being opened and being looked at. And this is pure in innocence. There are no hidden agendas in this. This is just you guys being on the same vibrational wavelength, and a new baby is being birthed. And this is, again, divinely guided. So you've gone through so much transformation and so much in your life, so much reevaluating what is a priority, that this is a new situation you're stepping into, whether it is love, family, or friendship, or again, career opportunities. So much abundance is being and for the picking. So be mindful of what you are grabbing, because there still will be thorns along the way. Choose wisely. And you want to know what? If you choose wrong, life will recycle a similar situation to where you can actually have a very similar, if not the same outcome. So I hope that that made sense. There is absolutely no fear to be had in this. This is letting the past go, letting bygones be bygones, freeing yourself from old conditions, freeing yourself from old habits, and really working through forgiveness and being completely aligned on your path. You are walking into this amazingly vast garden, and it is, what are you laughing at, Danny? I missed something. That is what I hate about the chat. I missed something that could have been something great. Okay, well, okay, so let what is weak and just holding you down fall away. Let go of the old hurts, work through forgiveness on them. It's not going to come about again. You can have boundaries and healthy boundaries. Okay. Awesome, Danny. Now let's look at, I'm still not done. Guys, this is going to be a long reading. I hope you can dig it. Can you dig it? Oh, please, please don't. I'm really easy to mess with. And that's really messed up. You can dig it? Life's a garden. Dig it. Oh man, are you guys gonna be there for the live morning reading with this, well, badass boot camp? I'm gonna be doing the midweek projections. Guys, I do that with Zen Rose Garden. Check it out, they're in the description. And what you're seeing a lot of in there is a lot of the amazing people that you'll find in Zen Rose Garden. It's kind of like this eclectic online family. Well, I've met some of you in real life, which has been no way, shape, or form a negative thing. Yes, yep, they are farmers, but yeah, I don't think that they. That's industrial gardening. No. Okay. Okay. You'll never guess what came out. Besides static. Okay. Serendipity came out. Go ahead. Groan all you want. It came out. Okay, chaos and conflict. How overburdened are you? Now, my boob did not pop out. Thank you. One of the groups that I follow on Facebook, it actually, I posted a funny picture. I'll have to send you it. It's not any sort of nudity. It's an artist painting, which I think that you will greatly appreciate, Chelsea. It's because everyone has them. Okay, serendipity, chaos and conflict, yang, treasure island. So waiting for your treasure to be bestowed upon you. You have done all the work on your part. This is coming to you. You are the distant shore. You are the treasure gold. And really, again, this is all fated events. This is going to cause an entire overhaul of whatever's coming in life. You are the missing puzzle piece that is being fit into the perfect place. This is amazing circumstance. Something that you never thought could work out is going to work out. And you are crossing the finish line. So you did not give up, which is so amazing. I'm so glad that as a collective, no one ever gave up. You were put through trials, tribulations, all those things. You pushed through it. If you had to get there crawling on your knees, if my New Englander is about to show, if you went slower than molasses in the wintertime, but you never stopped, you are crossing that finish line. This is all on your timeline. You are doing so amazing with this. And again, so many serendipitous events that you didn't think could possibly come to a head again, that you didn't think could work out in your favor. Not only does it work out in your favor, it was perfectly meant for you and it was waiting for you all along, doing its work. So I hope that that made sense. All right, well, I'm sorry that you're sad, Crystal Dragons, but this is a really hella awesome reading and I'm really excited about it and feeling pretty damn amazing about the collective. So if you've missed any part of this, make sure that you scroll back in it. And guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and join a worthy cause. Maybe learn a new language, learn a new dance craze. Let's see. I don't know, join the amazement that's happening in the comments. All right, I want like one from here. And then we're going to go to love because, well, apparently there is such an abundance of love. All right, come on. I know you want to come out. Come out wherever you are. Yeah, I am definitely feeling my energy kick back and it feels so good. I was so exhausted. I was so just depleted for days. The gay people have a language? I'm sorry, darling. I am half my friends are, at least half, to the best of my knowledge, are either gay or bisexual, and as far as I know, they talk like everyone else. All right, so we have trickster, engineer, transcending conventional stuffiness and predictable behavior. And I want one more. Let's go with one more. Let's see what is up. Come on. Are you ready for this? Okay. We have engineer, trickster, liberator, destroyer. Oh, please don't be the trickster. All right, so the subtext of this is the ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. I have a hiccup caught, and I know that I'm gonna start having a hiccup chain in the next few moments, and I'm really fighting it right now. Okay, get ready for some amusement if that's the case. Transcending conventional stuffiness and predictable behavior. You're taking the road less traveled by. I make my own peanut butter. I am really upset. I succumbed because I didn't walk to Sprouts the other day. I went to Walmart and bought some creamy peanut butter and I haven't had it in like a year. I tasted it and it tasted like garbage. I like making my own peanut butter. Freeing yourself from others and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Release that what is potentially destructive and prepare for new life. All All right, guys, this is talking about you and stepping back, looking at your situation as a whole and being practical about it. And this is saying that, okay, we're not getting emotionally invested in this situation, because being so emotionally invested in this, your heart has already made the decision. So you can already take that problem out. Not that your heart was a problem, it's just being completely invested all the time and then stepping away. You gotta be mindful of these things. So your heart has made the decision. Now you are taking the practical approach, stepping outside of the equation, looking at it for the story that it is, the story that you want to live in, being practical problem solving. Not really, beating around the bush anymore, cutting away the fat in your world, and just really not taking no for an answer. Hey, you're at the Holiday Inn? That is awesome. Go check out the sauna. But if you bring your phone, make sure you put it in a Ziploc bag so the humidity doesn't get to it. Oh, I knew it was Snoop Dogg who sang that one. Thank you, Chelsea. All right, so again, this is going to cause a stir in your world. I feel like this is really family oriented. What you are separating yourself from is these old conditions, these old constructs of what it means to be a family, be in a family setting, and really following your truth on this. You need to create your life, your world, your family, your home. And you wanna know what? You can't have someone who's not living it give the impression that they are that life. If they want to do their own thing, then you're not going to hold them back from that. But you are also not going to be just a key character in their world, because that is such conditional love, and that in turn doesn't even feel like love. It just feels like bare acceptance. You don't need that. You deserve and require unconditional love and thriving opportunity. All right, so we're going to look at love, because apparently this reading hasn't had enough of it. And I'm a glutton for punishment of love. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I love love. I got to get more love cards, by the way. I do not plan on stop my collection anytime soon. I'll probably have hundreds by the time I'm still not done. So the Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. Danny, you are the only one who's ever given me a nickname other than my family. And, I got called Evie because my brother, who is a year older than me, a year and 3 weeks older than me, he couldn't say Erin when we were babies. So he used to call me Evie. And for the longest time, I thought that was my second name, because depending on the situation, I was called Evie or ErinLyn. If I was called ErinLyn, then I was in trouble. But if it was Evie, then it's just Evie. I thought everyone had like 2 names. Okay, let's get back to love. Love, 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 crazy love. Danny, have you posted any readings on your video yet, or are you still postponing that till you get back? You've got 4. We are going to be doing that chat, by the way. I'm so excited by that. I'm serious about it. I want everyone to look at their schedules. Oh yeah, my friend Heather, she actually did this painting. I'll get the name of the artist tomorrow and I'll give you the heads up of who it is. I'm surrounded by artists. I have a genuine love of artists. I'm always surrounded by them. They are, I feel like they can express the soul more genuine than anyone else. And again, they break away from any sort of social normal constructs. They're just such an authentic variety of people. Okay, enough fawning over my friends. Okay, so give your relationship a chance. Separation, red flags. Express your love in children. So your love life is being affected by children. I feel like this is a loyalty thing. You know how someone says that someone is acting like a dog? I never understood that because dogs are loyal. So the loyalty of the connection is probably based on the desire of children, or like if you desire to have children but you're single and looking, you have to find someone who actually likes children, or have that connection where someone is accepting of children. So if that is something that you are coming into contact with, then there is a counterpart that's coming in. And again, you've been separated for so long, it's easy for you to be overly independent and to kind of pinpoint anything to push someone away. I'm not telling you to do that. In fact, I'm telling you, don't do that. Give this relationship a chance. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I think that was, what's her name? She sings that song, Demi Lovato. Okay. All right. So again, another storyline to this in Single and Looking is you've been separated for a while, and someone is coming into play where you can actually have that connection, have that relationship, and actually be goofballs to each other. Again, if something doesn't make sense, these are usually things that you would magnify, but look at it for what it is. Openly express that little hinge that doesn't make sense. This is probably something that you can work through, or that they're not even aware of, but you've been separated for so long, you're just overly independent. You want love, but you don't know how to accept love, but love is yours for the taking. And if this is talking about reconciliations and you've been in separation for a while, the counterpart was acting like a big baby, or children were a one of the factors as to what led to the separation in the first place. So they are actually coming back around to the table, new in mind, body, and spirit. They've done a lot of self-work and a lot of work that you have done too. So much mirroring is going on amongst the collective. I don't care if you identify as twin flame, soulmates, karmic relationship, what have you, but the person you've been thinking about reconciling with, as long as they're not abusive, the person who comes to mind when you think reconciliation in a positive light, you guys have been mirroring each other, and that is not something that you're probably aware of. They've probably been snooping, or one or both parties have been snooping on each other's social platforms, unless you were blocked. But anyway, your storyline's your storyline. But other than that, if this is talking about already established partnership, wait, no, I want to go back to the reconciliation. All right, so all the shenanigans are being dropped. Again, they're stepping away from what that condition was, and they're coming to the table with an offer. And you can be damn sure that this is going to be worth investigating, and that you are worth the effort, and that this relationship is probably going to have a good go around. So put yourself out there. If something doesn't make sense, call them on it. You guys don't want to go into separation again. You don't want to have all those learning experiences again, but you want to, it would still be an opportunity down the road. So if this is talking about already established partnerships, then you guys are really giving each other that space. I mean, this is, you guys go and have your fun time apart, go to a party, go to a spa. I don't care, whatever the story is for you. You guys are giving each other the space to do your own individual things, and this is giving you guys that fun element in the relationship where you guys can just be these fun little goofball kids together. It's a sense of innocence. And this is talking also about there is a red flag of codependency coming to the table right now. So there is entitlement and expectations that are starting to rear their ugly head in the partnership. So this, you guys putting in that little space for personal growth and separation, is going to be a huge keynote in getting you guys to actually have a reconnection in the relationship. You can't have my doll hairs. No, actually this hair is real. All right, guys. So we are going to pull the reading at 49:30. And if anyone wants a personal projection, I have a space for 4 right now, and we'll see where it goes. If you are new to the channel, then it's first come, first serve. So feel free to put your name in, but if tonight's gonna be quiet, that's absolutely fine. Oh, David's flip? Yeah, David has his own portable runway. All right, so Danny, I feel like that's reverse psychology. Kimberly, you're still here. I didn't know if you were still on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Rachel helped you move the other day and she brought the U-Haul back and I completely forgot she had helped you move. I'm like, are you and Christian moving out? And she reminded me. For you, I'm getting daily guidance from your angels unless you have a specific deck you want me to use. And I've used a lot tonight. Ooh. All right. God, I feel like your anxieties have been through the roof. You have been on shaky ground for a little bit. And, okay, so you are being told to go outside, let your feet hit the ground. You are going through a major cleanse and detox time. And again, this is life affirmation time. Your body has been hugely sensitive to any sort of thing that you're putting into your body. Try and keep it as grounded as possible, as simple as possible. Try and go get rid of those feelings of obligated partnerships in your life, whether it's friends or family. But also, don't do something just because you feel like you've been conditioned to do it. It's been a constant in your life, and that, well, you know, might as well not break it now. This is you stepping into the flow state. You're letting go of all that conditioned crap and allowing things to actually come to shore for you. I feel like you're actually letting go of a lot of old friendships that just don't serve you at this point in time in your life anymore. It's just more of a hell for you to even answer the phone for them. But this is, again, cleanse, purge, and you just doing what you need to do. Oh God, David and Heather, the amazing twosome. I hope that that made sense, Kimberly. If not, ask for clarification. Hey, Queen Bean. So yeah, we are at the point where I have 3 more spots for personal polls. So let me know if you'd like to have a personal poll in. And if you're new to the channel, this is first come, first serve. And again, Kimberly, I hope that your reading made sense. You want love? I'm glad that that made sense. And it's so good to see you. I feel like I have to remind myself that you moved. You just haven't seen you in like a week. I missed you. All right, love. All right. Yeah, people are stirring your romantic interest, but that doesn't mean that you stop and give all the attention to them. They aren't going to step away from the picture just because you are putting yourself first. If something doesn't fit with your schedule or fit with a vibe that is good for you, let's see. I missed what you said, Kimberly. If something doesn't vibe with you, don't try and make that stupid puzzle piece fit in. No. You speak your love language. It's something either the counterpart will pick up the language for, or you're going to find someone who is better, or well-versed in that language, who has it like a second language. Let's see. Okay, so trust that this partnership won't step away, and then you don't have to alter any sort of comfort zone of yours to match the other part. All right, so Caroline, for you, let's see. You wanted love. All right, let go of the ex. I feel like they were, I'm just going to say, I feel like they were a scumbag, and you are not going to let anyone take advantage of you again. You gave so much to that ex, and you tried to get any sort of ounce of acceptance, which you would have never gotten. That was a huge narcissist and a huge jerkwad, and you can't put this counterpart that's coming in. Ooh, okay, I feel like they kept really close tabs on you. And oh my God, this person was a nightmare. You got to let this ex go. I mean, I feel like you are recycling the relationship because, you know, you are being so mindful of never again will this be my story. This guy lied to you, kept you under his thumb, made you overextend yourself, and you want to know what? Had you in his grips. This was a mental and emotional and verbal abuse at the very least. And seriously, you're still dealing with the trauma from that. You have to do the self-care, the self-work to work through it, to let that piece of crap go. So you don't punish the guy who wants to come in and shower you with the love and adoration. Guy or girl, I don't know what your orientation is. Not a big deal to me. Just you do you and whatever makes you happy. But yeah, the incoming relationship, once you've done that self-healing and work, that's going to be a really balanced love. And again, that whole, he had you under his thumb where you felt like you needed to have his okay just to exist, and you were so much better than that. This was such a slow moving process for him to have you in that control that you didn't even realize that it happened until after you'd stepped away. And now I feel like you are so angry and you are very watchful of anyone who comes in. So I hope that that made sense. You're not going to deal with any ex like that. Well, you're not going to deal with anyone like that ever again. But again, you don't have to keep that at the forefront. You've learned all the lessons. Now you need to work on the trauma that is the fallout of it. So I hope that that made sense. And again, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of that. If you are new, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. I just did the daily projection for Wednesday, the 23rd, and now I'm at the personal polls. I have 2 spots left. So since you are new, is there any particular deck you'd like me to use or a particular deck in mind? I have Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. And let's see. Ooh. All right, 1 second. All right, so you're being helped, self-forgiveness, and let yourself receive. You have the worst time receiving any sort of gifts. I feel like it was something that you were shamed to receive in the past, like you just wanted attention, you wanted people to look at you. So really, to get a present was a form, for you, it caused you to reject, which is not only reject the present, reject yourself, reject anything that made you feel good. I feel like that was a constant in your formative years. And Caroline, I'll give you clarification in one moment. So let's see. Self-forgiveness, weight, treasure chest, you are being helped, music for manifesting, and let yourself receive. You're going through a healing process right now, and I feel like you are finding meditation and or you're being soothed through music. I feel like music is a huge healing agent for you. It just speaks to your soul. And I feel like you can listen to pretty much every type of music and you'll just be like, yeah, I'm vibing with this, whether it's death metal, where it's jazz, or, you know, soundscapes, what have you. But this is one of the main ways that you allow yourself to heal. And I feel like you need to reach out to either spiritual teachers or meditative places that'll actually help you through the process and help you get into the flow state and allow yourself to actually be in the receiving mode, because you give no problem. You love giving gifts. You love that affirmation from people. But if it's on the flip side, then you kind of recoil at it. So again, reach out, and it's time for you to do the self-healing, self-worth work. And, you know, you are, well, working through the self-forgiveness process. I hope that that makes sense. If it didn't, ask for clarification. I'll be on for a few more minutes. And again, all right, hang on 1 second. I think my mascot wants to come in, which is Blue. Hey, pretty kitty, you want to come in? Cards fell. Okay, so I hope that that made sense. And okay, Caroline, I shall give you some clarification cards. Hey, kitty, you guys want to meet Blue? Oh, I'm glad that that made sense to you. TD something 420. This is Blue. The cat's gray, but called Blue. Sweetheart. Okay, I'm gonna put you there. Go sit. All right, good night, Chelsea. Good night, Sean. All right, good night. Okay, so Caroline, you wanted clarification on the romance thing. Dude, woman, I feel like you've been drugged through the ringer. So let me get clarification about love. Good night. All right, so you have to work through, all right, this is for Caroline. This is your clarification for the punks that you had dealt with in the past. All right, you are in safe mode for relationships. You are working through the healing process. This is forgiveness and learning. To let them go is to forgive, not to take away from the detriment of the situation or the effects of that it had on you. It takes away that you have to uphold any sort of guy or any sort of relationship incoming to any of those red flags, because they're going to be very different characters. And you are this beautiful, magnificent woman with so much love to give and so much worthy of that unbridled passion. So know that what you had is not what you're going to get. It's going to be so much better for you. I hope that that made sense. And again, if not, ask for clarification. Okay, so Danny boy, my Danny boy who keeps shouting memes. Ooh. And then I think Ryan wanted a card. Danny, this is about you this time. All right. Okay. Nope, don't fall. Oh my God. This is what you were talking about on the phone with me earlier. Oh, Danny, I love this so much. Okay, I want one more. Okay. I love this. You're gonna love this. Danny, this is about you. Okay. So remember what we were talking about earlier and how the stories flipped? This is about you. You are cleaning up your side of the road. You have done all of the effing work. You have honed your tools. You've honed your skills. You actually have a huge following, and you are helping people branch out. You are part of a huge network, which is your platform. And you are giving so much encouragement. You have a leg up, insight, and all the know-how as to what is in your niche. And this is a firm foundation that is going to be part of your building career, part of your soul mission, soul work. You are a veteran in this field, and people are going to be gravitating towards you. So even though you feel like it's kind of stagnant, this is what happens just before a tsunami. Everything pulls back and then it goes in. So be prepared for that. You are embarking on a really happy and fruitful time. And again, you have all the keys to this success right now. This is about your success. Your success involves your views on love and connection and soulmate, twin flame communities, what have you. You're going to be a veteran voice in it. And I friggin' love it. I can't wait to see that come out. And if I get to be part of that journey and, you know, see your amazement unfold, I'm really excited. But you're cleaning the pathway to this right now. This is all you, Danny. I love it. Danny, that's so awesome. This was about you. All right, so Ryan, if you don't have a specific deck in mind, I get to be on the yacht. Are yacht serious? Oh my God. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna do cheesy quips. That's gonna be something you're gonna have to get used to. Deal with it. I don't wanna hear it. All right. Ooh. Oh God, the cards fell. All right, so a new partner showed itself to me, Ryan. And let's see if it actually comes out again. All right, so you have a relationship that's coming into play right now. All right, it is time for you to step away from an old one, which I think means let an ex go, you know which one I'm talking about, and allow yourself to receive new love that is coming into your world right now. You are getting the okay, the go ahead, and divine timing is at play. So you're going to be meeting a wonderful man who's going to actually fill your cup and who's going to actually show you, I think you're going to meet someone who's in the same spiritual field as you. It's all about divine timing, but they sing the same tune that you do, and don't let it go just because you feel like you have to be conditioned to an old partnership. But you're getting the blessing. This is a heart with wings. Standing. So your moon, your man is coming in, and you're getting the go-ahead to let love in, and it's gonna find its way to you. Actually, I feel like, oh, it was on the bottom. New partner. Congratulations. All right, Ryan, I hope that that made sense. And if it didn't, ask for clarification. And I will talk to you all soon for tomorrow's read. I'll see you all tomorrow morning for the midweek projection with Zen Rose Garden. So until then, stay safe,